We're now at the Eagle County Court in Eagle, Colorado, where an officer is called into a courtroom to assist with an investigation. A crime seems to have been committed. Who committed the crime is still in question.
Yeah, who's in there? Oh, they hyped this up like it was gonna be something goofy. I thought it was gonna be like Air Bud. That's just people.
These two gentlemen are standing here. This gentleman is standing right here.
Oh, there's some actual Carmen Sandiego shit.
Put his foot on it. And I stepped back. He kept looking at me. And I pulled his foot off. And there you go.
Okay, this one or this one? Alright.
Would you be able to take some pictures of this? Because I've already picked
Where were you 10 minutes
You
ago?
can have it for the court case.
Sure.
The item of interest is this small packet
Not wrong, Thule.
filled with a suspicious white powder,
Oh.
which turns out to be cocaine.
Now what in tarnation?
Step outside so everyone can get back to what they're doing, okay?
We didn't see this. We saw... I can tell you exactly what we saw. We saw the guy who came in and just dropped cocaine by accident, but it's not this. This is a totally different thing. What the fuck did they call it? I think they called it just drops drugs. Because this actually happened twice. So this is just a different angle of the same thing. Oh no, you're right.
Oh, excuse me, somebody.
Oh, we did see this.
Bag
This is the one that I immediately thought of.
just before the bag appears on the floor. Watch closely
Oh.
as he moves his
How many
hand.
people bring cocaine to the
One more
courthouse?
time.
Why?
Reed was in
Like
faces
fucking
of
what?
59
How does that happen? Also, it doesn't look like we saw this. I don't know. It doesn't seem familiar. The only one that popped into my head is that one. I don't mean to spoil the ending, but fuck, I can't believe so many people come to the courthouse with cocaine and somehow drop it.
Out of the courtroom, I'll Mirandize you. Let's have a conversation about what happened, okay?
Okay.
Alrighty, let's do that.
It was the very first court cam we saw on stream.
Yeah.
Next to me, say,
I guess that's possible.
is that wrong? So I look down and I go like this, you know? I go back, I like, and I see the little bag there. This guy said, oh, excuse me, something fell off of this gentleman's pocket. I said, did you literally
Thanks,
see
Teresa
something fall
Baxium.
out of my pocket? You know, this is a serious crime.
So why do all the independent witnesses in there tell me that it came out of your pocket?
Well, it's like I tell you, if somebody...
Well, let's just check the
somebody says
camera.
something, it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh, I do
It
remember this. He
wasn't
hid it in his
your
hat.
Drugs. Tell me whose drugs you think it was.
Oh, I remember the hat.
The next guy standing next to me.
Okay, which guy is that? The guy in the red?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, there's camera right there. Let's look at the camera because I have nothing.
I mean, that's very reasonable. Why don't we just check the cameras?
Out of your pockets?
The man in red doesn't speak English and is using an interpreter.
So this is what we're going to do. We're trying to look at the video.
Thanks, Teresa
footage right
Kais.
now.
So they
I don't know
do
about that,
just
Cordo.
that. Did you see that? Look again closely. The evidence seems to be clear.
In the courtroom,
It's a
there's
pretty
video,
cool move.
and it recorded it coming out of your hand or your hat as you had your hands behind your back.
How do you even make that mistake?
Place your hands behind your back.
Juan
He did that like a
Bibulescu has
hibachi
narcotics
chef,
possession and a bond
like
violation
flipping it into the air,
added to the drug charges
like a
he was
trick.
already facing in court.
I'm getting arrested again?
You are. You can't have cocaine. It's illegal. And it's really bad when you drop it in the courtroom in front of the judge.
Thanks to the anonymous gift sub.
We're in the George Layton Criminal Courthouse in Chicago, Illinois. Judge Joseph Claps strolls through the lobby as he's done.
That's not
many
Judge
times
Joseph
over his
Claps, that's
20-year
Colonel
career.
Sanders.
Only today he drops something on the floor.
More cocaine?
Normally this wouldn't be a big deal. Only the item that Claps drops on the floor is reportedly a loaded satin silver revolver. In Illinois,
Okay.
weapons, even if you're properly licensed, are prohibited inside courthouses, unless you're an officer on duty.
I don't know about that.
Notice
That was
how
pretty
as
intense.
Claps passes the security desk.
This guy was gonna clap some cheeks with that 6-shooter, huh?
Officer, and the revolver falls out of his jacket, which is folded over his arm. With people watching, he reaches down to pick it up. Stumbles a bit. Then
I'm surprised he didn't
puts the
pop
object
one
in his
off just
coat's
for good
pocket and
measure.
Walks away. When
Got
the judge
that big
arrives at the
iron on his
elevators,
hip.
Claps puts the gun back under his coat and continues with his day. But two other
Thanks for
deputies
some cheesy
standing by
and
the
prime
doors
palms.
also took notice when Claps dropped his weapon. While they didn't take immediate action, they later report the incident to a lieutenant. Claps, who did have a valid firearm owner's ID card and a concealed carry license, is charged 3 days later with carrying a concealed weapon in a prohibited area, which is a...
Yeah, why bring that to the courthouse? I'm gonna take justice into my own
On
hands.
administrative duty and faced up to 6 months in jail and a $2,500 fine if convicted. But just 3 months later, and despite eyewitness testimony from the two deputies, he's acquitted of the charge.
Ooh, Joseph
Court
did
ruled the
not get
prosecution had
clapped.
failed to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that the object Claps dropped was actually a firearm. Next,
Okay.
we get to Bernalillo County Metropolitan Court in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's Valentine's Day, and instead of playing Cupid, this woman is about to do something stupid. Stacy Ochoa has spent hours observing the day's proceedings, posing as a criminal justice student. Sitting in the gallery, Ochoa takes a few minutes to chat with lawyers, then approaches the bench, presumably to continue the discussion. Moments later, she takes a seat in one of the chairs
God, it's
reserved
like an
for
old
inmates
8-bit game.
waiting to see the judge.
This camera sucks.
As the lawyers turn their attention to the clerk, Ochoa slumps back. Now pay close attention to her left hand.
I can't see it. The quality's too shitty.
Ochoa waits another minute, then quietly leaves the courtroom. About 20 minutes later, a group of inmates enter the courtroom.
Oh, what the fuck? Hold
One
on.
of them, Frank Chappelle, taps an inmate sitting in front of him on the shoulder. Waiting till everyone's distracted with the business at
Wait,
hand,
what the fuck is going on? Keys?
the inmate reaches under the seat where Ochoa previously sat.
This is big brain.
Authorities say Ochoa was not actually an inquisitive criminal justice student. It was all just an elaborate ruse used to pass an illegal Valentine's Day pick-me-up to a friend behind bars.
She
was charged with trafficking
She
meth and
dra-
distributing marijuana.
Oh,
Received
Jesus.
3 years probation.
That's big. Oh, it
There
was
is a
drugs.
happy ending.
I thought it was
Ochoa and
nudes.
Chappelle were married in 2019.
Oh, that's great news. I thought she just stuck a nude picture of
It's
herself under the
11:07
chair.
in the Lorain
I was
Municipal
like,
Court
damn,
in
that's
Lorain,
pretty
Ohio.
nice. Old
The
fashioned.
court's empty after a busy morning, and a security officer's making his
Hey,
usual
thank you for
rounds.
10 gift subs, Knife.
He comes across something unusual.
Thank you for the generosity.
A small
Thank you for the tier
bag
1 to
filled with
Breezy.
some kind of powder.
and resub
He's
Tommy.
not entirely sure
Thank you, Knight.
what it is. So he has it tested.
This is the one I was talking about.
Turns out to be cocaine. So the court rewinds the tape to 9:34 a.m., just before the
Yeah,
bag
this
appears
is
on
the one I was
floor.
saying.
And this man steps up to the gate. Watch closely as he moves his hat. One more time.
I didn't remember it coming from his hat. That's 2 people with cocaine in their hats that just throw it on the ground?
Warrants immediately
Why?
issued for Lamar Reed's arrest.
Fucking why?
Reed was in court on 2 traffic violations, driving under a suspended license and speeding. He now faces a 5th-degree felony charge and a max of a year in prison. Next,
Like, if
we
he
go
just
to the
put it in his
Cowlitz County
pocket, they
Courthouse
wouldn't
in
have known.
Washington State. It's 12:40 p.m., just outside the security desk.
Thanks, Arisa Bubbles.
The woman seen here is Michelle Flavin.
We've seen this one as well.
Notice she's carrying a pink box. Don't worry, it's nothing dangerous.
We just
Just a
watched this
birthday
one, so